68. 10 steps behind and a minute late were Kuro and Bokuto. Oh shit. The high buildings were casting an unavoidable fate on them. They witnessed Enoshita standing steadily near a knockdown Terushima, and remnants of Daichi's body splattered all around on the muddy ground. Even the flashy neon lights of the street were hardly reaching them. The culprit, the casualties, and the witnesses were all set for this absurdly theatrical Baroque painting. 36. The division's quarters were not something he really cared about. Now it felt flat. The steel walls were filling him with boredom. Terushima stepped in their office only to find Enoshita writing his report. The keyboard being pressed down several times a second never seemed as annoying. Surprisingly, Daichi's desk was still untouched. "Where's the 'good morning, Eno-chan'?" "I thought you hated it." He did, but stronger than any words, it was a reminder. Today's a good day, too. And today was definitely not a good day. 36. Indulging in desk work allowed them not to think too much about the ghost lurking behind them. Eventually, Bokuto and Kuro arrived and lightened the mood. First Division missing members became a sad habit. Down their people were storms, arriving fresh and strong after their formation and disappearing in a blink before anyone could even reach their eyes. A new inspector, Daisho Suguru, was supposed to join their roster a week ago, but he was receiving the orders directly from the higher-ups so far. "What's even the point to add him to our team if he's not even coming?" asked Kuro. "I don't even know what he looks like." "His photo is in his file, Bokuto," factually answered Enoshita. Daisho was not welcomed, as he expected. Taking tough decisions were the chief inspector's job, told the familiar voice in his head. 37. "I'm doing a proper funeral for him. Where are his remains?" The question broke into his mind. The frenetic melody of the keyboard gave time to Enoshita to give a proper answer. "Terushima, we don't bury criminals." In Terushima's determined eyes, chaos and wrath announced an upcoming earthquake that nearly made Enoshita's mind shiver. It may be words that better not the spoken, but he firmly thought that he was right, all things considered. The cleaners might have them. He did crack a vent after all. Enoshita heard a fainted thanks when Terushima left, probably. 36. The door unveiled an unpleasantly bright room. Shut-down computers and blue interfaces were spread over the place. Even for regulars, they act as hundreds of eyes watching them from who knows which angle. Sugawara emerged from the couch, wrapped up in this white lab coat. Even with a bed head and not fully awakened, he was putting a joyful face. Smiling when working, smiling when talking with his colleagues, smiling when pouring tea. Terushima grew irritated by this fake. Enoshita was distant, but at least he didn't try to sugarcoat himself. "Someone had to do it. I'm sorry that it was you," uttered Sugawara. He broke the ice first. "You too, Suga-chan? Don't you know Bib-chan since high school, and that's all you have to say?" And woke up a volcano. "Terushima, I'll say it again. If this is the path he chose, then there's no turning back." 37. Terushima lived in a world where great inspectors, protectors of peace, were buried without remains in an indoor homemade shrine. Surprisingly, Enoshita didn't make a comment on his poor skills, nor did he scold him again. To end this informal ceremony, he quietly prayed in front of Daichi's photo. "Whiskey?" "Gladly." He hated to admit it, but the time of childish sulking was long over. Yet, making up was not really his main strength. "How's your psychopaths?" "Crime coefficient is at 36, as clear as usual." Terushima displayed a tight smile, so Enoshita was able to stabilize better than him afterward. It didn't even surprise him that much.